What is the mind-boggling prophecy of the Sabbath day? Could it be that for nearly 6,000 years, the creation of God all around us have been proclaiming a very specific prophecy on the Sabbath day every week? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to this episode. I am Marco Kiroglu from Countdown to Christ Ministries. Please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment on our videos. Now let's get to this amazing prophecy of the Sabbath day. As you know, God created everything in 6 days and God set the ordinances in place. In our previous videos, I have taken you into this journey of looking into the patterns of 7,000 years of God's plan for humanity on earth, which directly correlates with God's work of creating everything in 6 days and on the 7th day resting. Now, the fact that there are 7 days in a week is not because some clever man or woman out there one day stood up and decided there must be 7 days in a week. No, it was God himself who decided that there must be 7 days in 1 week. God himself did the work of creation in 6 days, and on the day 7, he rested and he called it a holy day unto God. Then God gave that pattern to us. That is the reason why in God's calendar, we can confidently say in God's calendar, days do not start in the middle of the night or in the morning. Days start in the evening, because in the book of Genesis chapter 1, we find very clearly 6 times it has been stated that it was evening, then it was morning, so it was called one day. That is the reason why Jewish people in their own calendar, days start also in the evening, not in the morning. In fact, as a matter of fact, recording of this video right now is on a Friday morning. By the evening of this day, the day number 6 will come to an end, and the day number 7, the Sabbath day, will begin by the time sun sets. That is the beginning of a new day in God's calendar. In our previous videos, I paid a lot of attention to the fact that God has allocated literally 7,000 years for humanity on earth. As I have explained in our previous videos, from Adam to Abraham, it was approximately 2,000 years. From Abraham to the first coming of Jesus Christ, it was another 2,000 years, making in total 4,000 years. And by the time Jesus Christ comes again at his second coming, it will be again another 2,000 years, and it will total up to 6,000 years. Those 6,000 years correlate directly to the 6 days in which God completed the work of creation. And after that, God had another day, the day of rest, the Sabbath day. That final day, the Sabbath day, correlates directly to to the millennial kingdom of Jesus Christ. In our previous videos, I a few times referred to it also as a sabbatical 1,000-year reign of Jesus Christ. Now that is the prophecy. I am convinced of this, that every week when God's people celebrate the Sabbath day, maybe they don't know about it, maybe they don't realize it, but they are actually carrying out a prophetic act, calling into reality the fulfillment of the 7,000 year of humanity's history on earth, that is the 1,000-year reign of Jesus Christ. Now, we also call it the millennial reign of Christ on earth. The millennial kingdom of Christ will commence at the second coming of Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ himself will defeat the Antichrist and establish his millennial reign. He will be the sitting king in Jerusalem for 1,000 years. Now, there are a lot of passages in the Bible giving us a lot of exciting information regarding how life will be like on earth in that last 1,000 years. It will be an amazing season of 1,000 years. Jesus Christ himself will firstly put the Satan into dungeon for 1,000 years. He will be locked up. He won't be able to influence the affairs of humans on earth. But more than that, Jesus Christ will come and renew this world in such a way that people will live easily longer than 100 years. Life will be so much more pleasant and peaceful and righteous. There are a lot of passages in the Bible that allude to that 1,000-year reign of Christ. In this episode, I don't have time to go into all of that, but I will just read to you one of my favorite ones that is found in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. It says, "The wolf will live with the lamb. The leopard will lie down with the goat. The calf and the lion and the yearling together, and the little child will lead them." We also know that in the millennial kingdom, Jewish nation will be the prime nation of the whole world. And all over the world, all the nations of the world will send their envoys to Jerusalem, to the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, on a yearly basis to pay their tributes. You see, it's going to be an amazing time. But above all, what also excites me is believers of Jesus Christ today will also rule and reign together with Jesus Christ in the millennial kingdom, in their glorified bodies. So there is a lot of stuff one can say about the millennial reign of Christ based on the scriptures. Now, however, in this video, what I'm trying to highlight to you is all of these prophecies regarding the millennial reign of Christ are actually directly linked to the observance of the Sabbath day. And every time when God's people observe the Sabbath day, they're actually carrying out an act of prophecy regarding the millennial reign of Christ on earth. Isn't that amazing? The more you delve into Bible prophecy, the more exciting it becomes. And the more you understand it, the more confident you become about the Lord Jesus Christ and his rule and reign in this world, even right now. The wicked people of the world today might think that they are in control, but with all their craftiness and wickedness and smartness, they are not in control. Only God himself is in control, and even the wicked ones, they are actually playing into the hands of God. But as for me and my house, we will joyfully and gladly serve the Lord Jesus Christ. I hope that is also the resolve of your heart, and that is also the objective of your life. Let us serve the King of Kings. Let us worship and bow down to him. As long as we have breath in our lungs and strength in our bodies, let us use everything we have in worshiping and serving him, because one day he will come and sit on the throne of King David in Jerusalem and rule this world for 1,000 years, and we will rule and reign together with him. And every time when we celebrate Sabbath, when God's people celebrate Sabbath, they are actually carrying out an act of prophecy, proclaiming this amazing 1,000-year reign of Christ that is coming very soon. God bless you, and goodbye.